I did some research on like conservatorships, right? You have to be petitioned or whatever to, I guess, even start the process of that. Because when it comes to the CARE Act, that'll go under conservatorships. The police, not the police, the sheriff told me that I wouldn't know if I was under a conservatorship. How does someone not know when I've never been diagnosed for schizophrenia? And the past couple of days, they've been having these weird maintenance people come around this building, different ones. For what? I don't know. He was doing very well, but at the same time, he did not want to be a distraction for the administration. But as I was saying, if someone filed a petition and had so many people go against me without my knowledge, as well as played a part in targeting me, like I said in the other video, they would have pictures and videos and recordings of everything I was saying, everything I was doing. Yeah, he's doing his job. Good job, Button. Yeah, that wasn't a guy that should have been right there. Like I was saying, they had it set up to where I am labeled as not mentally capable of taking care of myself. I'm mentally incompetent. Boom. The sheriffs over here are the only ones who would not take my concerns seriously. And so when they were getting called, they were dismissing them. Thank you so much for talking to us. Our team. The sheriff that said he's been out here for me for like 6 times, and when I said no, has it been that many, he said yes it has, and I was actively being gaslighted for telling what I was going through, for expressing what I was going through. He said I was going on a tangent when I was doing my best to put everything together on why they were there in the first place. That's gaslighting. He didn't want to take accountability for what he knows and what he's been a part of. They know what I'm going through. They know what this mother and these people have been doing to me, and I'm not blaming, but I'm gonna still talk about it. Like, I can let it go, but I'm not gonna let it go until it's fully out of me. And even that takes that's healing in itself. So I'm going to keep speaking on it. I'm going to keep exposing these people. President Trump has said many times in the past, so that this space does need to be more regulated. Read, that's sort of the question: who comes in, and then especially as artificial intelligence. So, like I said, the lady at the El Cajon Police Department, she said that I would know if I was in a conservatorship, and I thought about it because, like, this is a lot. Like I said, I've been getting the runaround. So when someone who is actually saying yes, I would know, and I'm just like, how would I know? How would I know? I was like, how would I know? She was like, you would know, and I'm like frustrated at that point because I'm like, well, someone, because at this point, this is when I didn't talk to, already didn't know about if I would actually know or not. Because in the past, this dude, he told me that you wouldn't know. And so when the lady said that I would know, and then the sheriff said that I wouldn't know, I'm like, okay, I'd rather take the yes than the no's. But then it's like, when everyone band together in different departments, different occupations, like I said, synergy. They synergetically put together a mass of people to come against me and block not only my money moves, but block the way I can get resources, as well as block communication from the people that will and could actually help me. And he keeps coming up and down the stairs on purpose because he knows the dog is going to bark. And so next time he comes down here, I will just record him. They say like money goes where energy flows, but at the same time, it's like, who wants to continuously get harassed and not say nothing about it? I would make reports on what was happening to me, yet they would get here and they would say we couldn't find anyone.
The Attorney General is a huge figure on the world stage, talking about upholding the rule of law, talking about ethics, talking about law enforcement.
But this was at a time when I didn't know that neighbors were in on it too.
Nominee for the Attorney General
outside of my window, making noises.
As countries that used to look to the U.S. Attorney General as a symbol and as a leader.
This apartment up front, not up front, well, that one too, but the one on top, it was a point where it was empty for a while. However, there was people in there occupying an apartment that wasn't rented out. What does that mean? How can they do that? So, for a bunch of people to play on my psyche as well as defame my character and cause a literal upheaval in my actual life and think they're going to get away with it is not okay.
Personal process is not iron shod,
coming back and forth for one chord.
So just got this in from Senator Lindsey Graham. We wanted to show it to our viewers.
He don't got no tools or nothing.
I just issued a statement. He withdrew. I respect his decision. Appreciate it. Offering himself to service that level now to somebody else.
But sir, you read the statement, but when you were talking about did you get the sense that they were already going to be a no on him? Like, is that why he resigned?
No, I got the sense that the process was going to be challenging. He made the decision. You need to ask him. So here's what I would say. The president nominated somebody. They chose to not go forward. Now he'll nominate somebody else. You know, all this interest about Republican nominees, I understand it, but where were most of y'all at when the Democrats were doing this? You know, there was an allegation of rape by a woman against.
So as I was saying,
Here's what I said. That's not the guy.
if I am under something that was illegally done, it will get dealt with. Like, I'm doing my best to be like, have patience, Rainey. Sorry, I'm not even Rainy, I'm Ronnie, but it's like at times I'm just like,
I am committed to helping you where I can.
I feel stuck.
To his nominees, but I will also not
However, I'm not stuck.
angry about mentality.
Rainy,
I have
she was stuck.
almost everybody's nominees. And I can promise you, when a Democrat nominates somebody, I don't have this
Ronnie is free
all over my in my face.
and has the willpower, and with will,
And it needs to sell.
there will always be a way.
So some salt in his voice. First of all, in a very general sense, your reaction.
Unsurprising statements from Senator Graham.
This is being done to a lot of people around the world.
A lawyer who has a long history in the Senate was unlikely to criticize a nominee that Mr. President Trump had made, and instead flip this into a double standard.
To have a
Nominees versus Republican nominees. I do think it's worth noting, however, that comparing the allegations against Representative Gates to
have a foundation that
is really mixing apples and oranges quite a bit. However,
is seen as so strong that people want to take it or break it must mean something, right?
From homeland perspective and national security perspective, I am very focused on whether President-elect Trump will name someone with
These people are perverts.
adequate law enforcement experience and someone who wants to continue.
I'm going to keep saying it. The sheriffs knew about the hidden cameras. They were paying these people around here with money, whether it be gift cards, bro. You know how many gift cards I started seeing out in this house around in the blue? I mean, out the blue?
President-elect wanted to achieve through that case those objectives.
Especially right after I would have, I mean, not I would have, but when I would have called them, like after the call and after they came, especially, oh my God, especially that time when I was showing them the hidden cameras.
Well, I also think it begs a question of.
I mean, like the lights, like, because it's like I couldn't get to the actual
Senator Graham
hidden camera because it was behind the mirror.
with President Trump, as you've heard him describe
But I could
whatever he did.
detect where the hidden cameras were because of how it would reflect on the mirror. How the different LED lights were blinking.
To me, that he felt that Republicans in the Senate were not going to be a rubber stamp for his nomination. So as President Trump looks forward to the next Attorney General, he will undoubtedly
The time where maintenance was coming here more than they should have been coming here, knowing, I know when someone was going in my room. I don't care how messy my room was. I knew when someone was going in there.
as well as perceptions about January 6th, perceptions about Democrats, election protocol.
These people had cameras to watch my every move. That is disgusting.
Of what kinds of controversial issues
Invasion of privacy.
so that he avoids, frankly, another public embarrassment like this one.
A quick question.
And I'm going to keep saying it. This whole family knew about it.
Do you see this as the first loss for the incoming Trump administration politically?
I do see this as
These neighbors knew about it. And it's like, yeah, forgive them. Okay, I'm forgive, but I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm going to be quiet about what they did. I can forgive and not be quiet.
Thanking Sam and moving now.
They didn't want to be quiet. They didn't want to stop messing with me.
You know it's early, but
And now that I'm talking about it, it's a problem.
are you hearing anything about potential
Well, they better find a resolution.
now that Matt Gaetz and
Because I already have mine.
right now Matt Gaetz taking consideration?
You don't want to be exposed? Well, you shouldn't have did what you did. You don't want to be exposed? Why do you keep doing what you're doing? For the most part, I think they took... I don't even want to say that because there's probably still hidden cameras in here. But I saw in the Hubbards, or the cabinets, whatever that area is, there was a slit where there wasn't one before, and there was little holes that shouldn't have been holes, and the way that it was floppy, that made it me, I mean not made it, but that made me aware of how they knew every time I was going in the kitchen and throwing something away, or going in the kitchen and eating, or doing whatever I was doing.
days where the search
They had hidden cameras right there.
and the search might keep going into the next couple of weeks or even next week.
At the door bedroom, there was holes, right?
That perhaps the Gates pick was an early test of the Trump administration.
Where the border is. So you know how there's the floor and then there's the border that they put? There was holes. Big holes. For what? Why were there holes there?
Question things and say no.
Cameras.
Do you think the fact that now we kind of have an idea of
Wires.
congressional members for situations like this, do you think that that will factor into the conversations at Mar-a-Lago in the
Destiny put a camera in the, what is it?
Oh, certainly.
The fire alarm.
You have to remember,
I mean the fire detector.
key experts on the Hill today in discussion.
I knew that there was a camera in there.
Meetings going on right now as the president's chasing senators through the hallways, a lot of them on the defensive around that.
Yeah, it's out now. They needed to remove the evidence because I was talking about it.
Will have to be on the Hill. There's a lot of political capital that the Trump campaign and Trump transition is going to have to spend on at least getting these people out.
They want to sit behind the scene and talk about me, yet they're not talking about how disgusting they are.
Also having to go in front of these senators, and again, they can
They're not talking about how they have these
Matt Gaetz, it seemed like that was already a given that he was not going to get there.
unusual fixations with my life and what I'm doing and what I'm saying.
Hide from the limelight in the last week or so, as Matt Gaetz and this new reporting we've seen over the last week from RT
This obsession with wanting to be me and destroy me at the same time.
alleged drug use, sexual encounters that Gaetz had with minors, and paying them off for sex.
All right. Thank you so much for that live report from Florida. We appreciate that. So much to digest here as we take in the news that Matt Gaetz, now out of the job in Congress,
And it's like all the things that they're getting, like where are they getting all this money from?
CBS News 24/7 streaming coast to coast and worldwide. Now 45 minutes into this breaking news, we're not done yet. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
The positions they even have, they are not even qualified for. And that's not me being a hater, that's me being honest. Like this apartment manager, Fania, she needs to be fired.
Bumping is hard work, but I thought it was the only way I could get my doors truly cool. And then I tried to switch it out.
They made a lot of money with these cameras, with these recordings. What was there an investigation for? If there was actually one. There wasn't one. They just said that. They put that in my head to make me think I was under investigation when all reality, they wanted me in their program, their illegal program, full of narcissistic stalkers and child molesters as well as perverts. And I was like, thinking about it, I was like, dang, this sheriff was telling me that if I were to run away, if I were to leave this house, that I would have to, he said, if I'm under a conservatorship, and if I left the house, they would have to report me as a missing person. I said, confirmation. I said, freaking, they wouldn't care. And if they were to follow protocol, you guys wouldn't care because you guys are in on it. And then he goes, well, you should stay at home. This is not my home. And why are you suggesting that I should stay here?
It's my weekend, I thought too.
To keep me inside for what?
Parties on Saturday. Sunday, that's my weekend.
I'm not a danger to myself. I'm not a danger to others.
Works for me.
No end to the headlines on Capitol Hill today.
Again,
The headline. The man, President-elect
I am doing my best to
next Attorney General withdrawing
figure out how do I
have his
get the information that is needed to
people by surprise. So we're going to pull that up here in a second.
dig
Show it to
deep
you.
down into this because it's getting to the point where I'm in a negative environment and I'm getting
Support of so many. While the momentum
I'm becoming
clear that my confirmation says Mr. Gates was unfairly becoming a distraction to the
aware of how it's still it's affecting my vibration because all these people around me are negative.
consideration to serve as Attorney General. Just
And like I said many times, it doesn't matter how positive a person can be. If you're in a negative environment and negative situations, it can eat away at your vibration. Like they want to keep me stuck here so I can be miserable. So I don't have to go and be great and do what I need to do. I'm going to do that regardless though, but it's
I'm talking to folks inside of Trump world, and
It's-
people were surprised. although
okay, button, okay. It is too
friends of Matt Gaetz, internally, and I've been told that as recently as last
nothing is too
team was still being compiled, and so certainly internally, this took a lot of
big.
folks by surprise. I'm also told
It's
that
just there's a lot
Matt
to
Gaetz's
do.
decision, but what is unclear is whether that decision was prompted by Donald Trump.
There's a lot to do.
Step aside, or whether it was proactively Matt Gaetz coming to Donald Trump and making the decision entirely on his own.
Well, if you believe the statements by the president-elect and Matt Gaetz, they seem to want to send the message out that it was Mr. Gaetz' decision to do so. But you have to wonder what did it. I mean, if his confirmation team was being formed as late as last night, what happened today? We know going back
These
in time that the House Ethics Committee
authorities know that
green light the release of that House Ethics report.
these people want and try to
They just said at this
kill
time,
me.
we're not
That's
gonna
what bugs me the most.
Is there any potentiality that that report could have seen the light of day to the American people, and that would have been what caused this House of Cards to fall?
I'm around people
There's
who
been a lot of questions over whether that report
had these premeditated murder plots against my life.
public eye, regardless of whether they decided to actually officially release it or not, and certainly that would
Yes, they are getting repercussions spiritually, and I understand that. Yes, they have sicknesses, and that is part of judgment. Yes, they are going through things that are part of their judgment,
There was a lot of media coverage over this. It was
and I am grateful for that.
whatever reason, on just the constant days of news cycle, this decision.
Because when I call judgment, it is heard, it is honored
If he stepped aside.
And we don't
by the Most High God,
ethics report that so many people
not Satan, not this 3D realm, not yet at least.
reporting out there that really elevated what a lot of people at home would say was the it factor. What was some of the reporting that perhaps just could not pass the same test for lawmakers in Capitol Hill that you saw here?
It's like I want to
Well, of course, these
be able to assist the Walking Dead. These people, they want to stay the Walking Dead, and that is fine. I don't care.
girls, that was a big factor. And I also think that it didn't help that Matt Gaetz
Like, I don't want to assist anyone to where it's detrimental on my well-being. This is detrimental to my well-being.
these lawmakers or didn't have a relationship or with some of these lawmakers, they might have been more willing to stand by Donald Trump's picks like we're seeing.
You cannot tell me that if you're under a conservatorship, you shouldn't know about it. That should be illegal in itself. Especially after how they staged everything they staged. Because they didn't want the truth to get out. They didn't want people knowing how sick these people, not only how sick these people are, but how sick they are
inside.
for even collaborating with these people.
Well aware of that, they have made it clear that some of them just
But birds of a feather flock together.
certainly think that that plays a role when you're thinking of who's going to get confirmed and who's going to vote on these confirmation picks. That does matter.
We appreciate the conversation.
Own up to what you did and just change, or move on, or own up to what you're doing and be proud of it.
He is on Capitol Hill today.
Don't come at me with your anger.
Some pretty
I don't care how much I understand. It's getting to the point where it's like, okay, I understand it, but
things that he denies happen, but
I am tired.
talking about weightier issues in the days and hours ahead for Mr. Hegseth as well. Thank you so much for talking to us. All right, so as we've been saying, we have so many reporters on Capitol Hill right now, and they're doing their level best to talk to lawmakers to get reaction to this, not the least of which Senator Lindsey Graham. Here's what he said in the hall just a moment ago.
I just issued a statement. He withdrew. I respect his decision. Appreciate him offering himself for service at that level. Now on to somebody else.
But sir, I have with other colleagues on the judiciary committee from your party, did you get the sense that they were already going to be no on him? Is that why he was on him?
I got the sense that the process was going to be challenging. He made the decision. You need to ask him. So here's what I would say.
Like he keeps walking down with one thing at a time. He has one thing in his hand. He goes up with one thing, or with nothing, and then comes back down with one thing. Like this guy's weird.
There was an allegation of rape against President Biden. Here's what I said. That's not the guy. Nobody has the sense that if you're Republican, everything is true.
What actual electrician does that? Please let me know.
So as to that, he's withdrawn. Respect the service. As to what President
One that is actually doing their job. What actual electrician who is doing their job comes up and down the stairs several times with one thing or nothing in their hands?
angry about Nutella. Now, I have voted for almost everybody's nominees. And I can promise you, when a Democrat nominates somebody, I don't have this problem of walking down the hall with a microphone in my face. The double standard is atrocious, and it needs to stop.
Thank you, Senator.
And they think if they switch out the people that it's not targeting. It is still targeting.
Julie Gates Ruckheat on Capitol Hill. He's saying there's a double standard there. Are you hearing that same sentiment from any other lawmakers that you're talking to today?
Like these people get a kick and a fix and get paid for being a nuisance in people's lives.
Dropped out this early. He's kind of had a tendency to be a fighter, and I talked to a number of members who thought he ultimately would have made it to a confirmation hearing. So it's going to be interesting kind of who Trump taps next. But I spoke to one lawmaker who said they feel it could be
And it's like, I have to really give it a time to where it's like, okay, Rainy. See, look, Rainy. Because Rainy is stuck. And it's like, it's energy harvesting. That's what he's doing. Wherever energy goes, it flows. So him going up and down the stairs like that, especially when he can see me and he knows the dog is right here. So I call back my energy, power, and protection. And I call judgment down on this fake Cox Cable electrician.
It's interesting. I'm not sure how much the ethics report played in there. We heard Matt Gaetz dismiss the ethics investigation as being from us. Blaming Kevin McCarthy for that. But I would imagine the next nominee is probably going to be less controversial, so he doesn't make it to the finish line without massive fight.
All right, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention the fact that while this news breaks about Matt Gaetz,
Yeah, these people are sick though.
Hegseth